Good morning, dear students. Welcome to P.N.AMERSEY e-learning classes. Today's topic is about working of a torch. Let us understand how does an electric torch work. Examine the inside of a torch. It has two or three cells placed in such a way that the positive end of one touches the negative end of the other cell. The cells are in series. These cells are the source of electric current. They are connected through a switch to a small bulb. The negative terminal of the cell presses against the spring at the base of the torch. The positive terminal of the cell presses against the metal tip at the base of the bulb. There are three metal strips. Metal strip A is a part of the switch. Metal strip B connected with the metal case of the bulb. Metal strip C connected with the spring. You can see in the figure also. While metal strip B and C are fixed. Metal strip A can be pressed and made to slide. While the switch is pushed to the on position, the metal strip A is pushed forward so that it touches B and C, and the circuit is completed, which leads the bulb glows. When the switch is pushed to the off position, the contact between metal strip A and B is broken and the circuit is incomplete. Now the current cannot flow through the circuit and the bulb does not glow. Our last topic is about electric conductors and insulators. In all our activities, we have used metal wires to make a circuit. Suppose we use a cotton thread instead of a metal wire to make a circuit. Do you think that the bulb will light up in such a circuit? What materials can be used in electric circuits so that the current can pass through them? Let us find out in activity 5. Conductors. Materials which allow electric current to pass through them are conductors of electricity. For example, metals, silver, copper, iron, gold, aluminium, steel, etc. A few non-metals like graphite is also a conductor of electricity. Human body, water are the some examples of conductors. Insulators. Materials that do not allow electric current to pass through them are called insulators. For example, rubber, plastic, wood, glass, air, cotton, jute are some of the examples of insulators. So let us understand activity 5. Disconnect the switch from the electric circuit you used for activity 4. This would leave you with two free ends of wire as shown in the figure 12.12a. Bring the free ends of the two wires close to them. Touch each other. Does the bulb light up? You can now use this arrangement to test whether given any material allows current to pass through it or not. In figure 2, you can see testing whether the bulb glows when the tester isn't connected with a key. Does the bulb glow while it is connected with key? Yes, the bulb glows. And collect samples of different types of materials such as coins, cork, rubber, glass, key, pins, plastic scale, wooden block, aluminium foil, candle, sewing needle, thermocol paper, pencil, lead. One by one, bring the free ends of the wires of your tester in contact with the two ends of the samples you have collected. Figure 12.12b Make sure that the two wires do not touch each other while you are doing so. Does the bulb glow in each case? Make a table in your notebook similar to table 12 and record your observations. What do you find? The bulb does not glow when the free ends of the wires in contact with some of the materials you have tested. This means that these materials do not allow the electric current to pass through them. On the other hand, some materials allow electric current to pass through them, which is indicated by the glowing bulb. Materials which allow electric current to pass through them are conductors of electricity. Let us understand some questions given here. Why do electricians wear rubber gloves while working? Because one of the most important items for electricians to wear are rubber insulated gloves which act as a barrier against electric shocks. The handles of the tools, like screwdrivers and pliers used by electricians for repair work, usually have plastic or rubber covers on them. Can you explain them why? Because rubber and plastic are bad conductors of electricity, insulators. They do not allow current to pass through them. Thus, they protect electricians from electric shocks while working. In this slide, you can see how the bulb glows in conductor because it is in the screwdriver the wires are attached, and in insulator the current will not flow because the cells of the wires are attached to the plastic. Electric shocks. You must have seen the danger sign displayed on poles, electric substations, and many other places. It is to warn people because electricity can be dangerous if not handled properly. Carelessness is handling electricity and electric devices can cause severe injuries and sometimes can even death due to electric shocks. So, what do you conclude? Which materials are conductors and which are insulators? Recall the objects that we have grouped as those having luster in chapter 4. Are they the conductors? It now seems easy to understand why copper, aluminium, and other metals are using for making wires. Let us recall activity 4 in which we made an electric circuit with a switch, figure 12.9. When the switch was in the open position where the two drawing pins not connected with each other through the thermocol sheet. But thermocol you may have found is an insulator. What about the air between the gap? Since the bulb does not glow when there is only air in the gap between the drawing pins in your switch, it means that air is also an insulator. Conductors and insulators are equally important for us. Switches, electrical plugs, sockets are made of conductors. On the other hand, rubber and plastics are used for covering electrical wires, plug tops, switches, and other parts of electrical appliances which people might touch. Caution to be taken. Your body, human body, is a conductor of electricity. Therefore, be careful when you handle an electrical appliances. Thank you, dear students.